Hello my friends. So we are currently waiting for the Sim 1C bus here on Staten Island to take us into Manhattan for the 5-borough pizza tour. So once we do get into the city, we're gonna have to walk to Pier 17 to pick up our pizza passport. Once we get our pizza passport, we're gonna find out what 5 pizza places we have to go to. 1 pizza place in every borough. And the first person to make it back wins the tour. So the only rule of today's competition is we are not allowed to use a car. It has to be public transportation. So let's go and see what pizza places we need to go to. Alright, so we just checked in for our 5-borough pizza tour. We got our passports. And we are currently waiting for the starting gun. We're not allowed to look inside the passport until that starting gun goes, but we are patiently waiting. We got about 15 minutes until we go. So stay tuned with us to see where we end up.
So we're here to celebrate the amazing things about New York City the TA has fought so hard for. Bike share, the incredible 4th Avenue bike lane in Brooklyn, dedicated pedestrian and bicycle paths over the Queensboro Bridge just last year, and dedicated bus lanes all over the city. We hope you have a lot of fun navigating it today.
Alright, so the pizza tour has officially begun. Our passports are now open, and we are about to start our journey. Our pizza places today are Upside Pizza, and Cafe Milano, Luigi's Pizzeria, Sunnyside Pizzeria, and Villano Pizza. Villano's gonna be the Bronx, Sunnyside Queens, Upside Manhattan, Cafe Milano Staten Island, and Luigi's is going to be Brooklyn. So away we go. Where's our first stop we going to, Victoria?
We're starting in the Bronx.
We are starting in the Bronx, so we are currently on our way to the subway to get our first slice of pizza. Let's do this. Alright, and we are at our first form of transportation here. We are going to take the subway to the Bronx to get to our first pizzeria. While we're waiting for the subway to the Bronx, here is all our stops like mentioned before. Villano, Sunnyside, Upside Pizza, Cafe Milano, and Luigi's Pizza. Alright, we made it to our first stop, Villano's Pizza. And we're gonna go grab our slice, get our passport stamped, and continue on our journey. Our first stamp. There it goes.
Look at that ink.
We got our first pizza stamp. Now let's go get our slice.
Cheese? Thank you.
Can I get pepperoni? Thank you. So here's our first slices. I got pepperoni, Vic got cheese. It's nice, each pizza place, you get to pick your slice that you want. Really cheesy. What are your first thoughts of pizza?
Really good.
Really good. Really cheesy. Not too greasy. Nice bend. Nice undercarriage, honestly. Oh yeah. Alright, we just finished our slice at Villano Pizza.
It was really good.
It was
That
a good
the one I was most excited for.
Oh yeah. It was a good time. So now we're heading to Queens and we are gonna get Sunnyside Pizza. And
we're walking to the 6th train.
we are currently walking the 6th train.
Then we gotta transfer to the R.
Alright, so we just finished Villano Pizza. We're currently on the 6th train, heading to Sunnyside. What was your thoughts of Villano?
I thought it was really good. It had a really good crunch. It was super cheesy. It was really hot, so I started out burning my mouth. But it was a really good slice. I would recommend it.
I personally really liked it too. It had a really good undercarriage. I think the sauce to cheese ratio was amazing. So it was a really good first stop. Now off to Sunnyside. Alright, so we had a little bit of a change of plans. We decided it'd be a little easier if we take the 6 train to the Q32 bus, and that'll lead us off about 2 to 3 minute walk from our pizza stop that we need to go to. Alright, so we are currently going over to Queensbridge on the Q32 on our way to Sunnyside Pizza. And so we transferred from the 6 to the Q32 off to Queens to Sunnyside. Alright, we are at stop 2, Sunnyside Pizza. And we are going to get our passports stamped.
We can't stamp fast enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we are currently got our second slice of pizza at Sunnyside in Queens. And you want to try your slice first, or?
We got a nice fold here. We got some sesame seeds on the crust, which is fun. It's really good.
And let's see, I got the grandma. Looks really good. Really hot. Good slice. What was your thoughts about it?
I really liked it. It had sesame seeds on the crust, which was really nice. The crust was really soft. It had a really good like crunch on the bottom as well, and it was a really good cheese to sauce ratio.
I had the square. It was really good. The sauce was nice and sweet. I'm personally not a big fan of the sesame seed crust, but in this case, it was actually really good. So we're 2 down, Bronx and Queens, and we are going to Brooklyn now to go to Luigi's on 5th. All right, we are at Queens Plaza Station. We are going to take the R to Brooklyn.
So we are waiting for the R train. We were gonna take it all the way to Prospect Avenue in Brooklyn to head to the Brooklyn Pizzeria, but we're now thinking maybe to take it to Rector Street, do our pizzeria in Manhattan, then quickly hop on the ferry and head to Staten Island. So next stop is going to be Manhattan, and we think we're gonna finish out our pizza tour in Brooklyn.
Alright, so we currently just got off the R train. We're currently going to our 3rd stop in Manhattan. What's this place? I forget. Upside Pizza. So, this is our 3rd stop. The reason it wasn't the first stop is because this place did not open till noon. It's now 1:45. So stop number 3. And depending on the ferry, our next stop will either be Staten Island or Brooklyn. But Upside Pizza's next. Alright, and we made it to our next pizza spot, Upside Pizza.
Different route. I love it. Site 3. Thank you guys. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Please give some love to our pizza guys if you have tips.
Can we get a cheese slice?
Alright, so Upside Pizza, we got cheese, we got pepperoni, and let's see how the pizza looks. No flop.
Really hot.
Really hot, burning her mouth.
Again.
How
really
you got
good.
it?
It's good. Not my favorite out of the ones we've had so far, but it's a solid slice.
Let's see how the pepperoni tastes. I agree. Really solid slice. Definitely not my favorite though. Alright, so we're 3 boroughs down, 3 pizza places down.
2 left.
What do you think your favorite pizza was so far?
I really liked both the Bronx and Queens. I would say Bronx is probably my favorite so far, but Queens was a little different with the sesame seed crust, which isn't for everyone and isn't always my favorite, but I feel like they pulled it off really well. But as of now, I'd say the Bronx, but we are going to my favorite borough next, so we'll see.
I want to agree with you. I think the Bronx was my favorite pizza, but Queens definitely had a good twist on the pizza that they were offering with that sesame seed crust. And then I also got the square grandma slice there, and it had the sweeter sauce. So Queens was definitely my second favorite. So far, Upside Pizza was my least favorite, but still a really solid slice. It had no flop, had a good cheese to sauce ratio, and piping hot. I think Victoria burnt her face for the second time today. So off to Brooklyn, and then we're gonna try Luigi's at 6:56. All right, so we are currently waiting for the R train to take us to Brooklyn. How many steps did we do so far?
So far we did 11,016 steps, and we have traveled roughly 5 miles.
All right, made it to Luigi's Pizza.
You made it.
Thank you.
That's a good stamp. That stamp's been awful until now.
Can I get cheese too, please? All right, so Luigi's. What we got?
No flop, really.
Really nice undercarriage.
I've had the slice before. I know it's a good time. Really good crunch.
All right, let's see how I like it. Really good, really hot. Just came out of the oven. Such a cheesy slice. I love this slice. I have had this one before as well. Really good, really cheesy slice. So we just finished Luigi's Pizza in Brooklyn. We're off to our last stop, which is going to be Staten Island. And this is probably going to be our biggest trek to get there.
We are taking the R train to Bay Ridge, and then we are going to take the bus to Staten Island.
And after we eat at our last and final stop, we have to trek all the way back to Manhattan. And we figured it would be fun to do all the transportation that New York has to offer here. So we're gonna take the ferry back. All right, so after a train ride, a bus ride, we are finally on Staten Island, back to where we started to go to our last pizza stop, Cafe Milano's. And we have about a 10-minute walk in front of us, and then we will get our final pizza stamp. So we are at our final stop, Staten Island, Cafe Milano's, and we are about to get our final stamp.
Hello. Oh, final one, right?
Yep.
All right, nice. Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
And that is all of them. We got all the stamps. Let's go get our final slice. Oh yeah, our last slices. Let's go, let's burn our face one more time.
Last slice.
Wow, that actually looks like a pretty nice slice. I know we've been here before, but it's been such a long time.
Yeah, this was actually, so I grew up in Bay Ridge or Benson Paris Lake area. And then when I first came to Staten Island, I moved over here to West Brighton. So this was a pizzeria that I frequent, and it does kind of have like that home type feel because I lived here for quite a few years.
How you like it?
It's good. It's a place I used to frequent when I lived here. I like Cafe Milano.
And let me try my pepperoni. Really heavy, really cheesy.
It's a good choice. Cheers.
So now we got to get back to the after party at Pier 17, and we want to do all the forms of transportation. So we're going to take the S48 bus to the NYC ferry or the Staten Island ferry, either or, whichever one comes first, depending on timing. And we'll get to celebrate eating all 5 slices of pizza at the after party. So we are currently on the NYC ferry going back to Pier 17 for our after party. We're completing our 5-borough pizza challenge. We got some stats. So we spent a total of $22.50 on 3 different forms of transportation. How many steps did we walk?
Let's see. Our step count is 17,257 steps, and that is just over 7 miles.
And so it's over. We did it. We did the pizza challenge. What is your ranking?
Okay, so my pizza ranking from today is I would put in 5th place the Upside Pizza in Manhattan. It was a good slice. It wasn't bad. It was just, nothing special, nothing super exciting. So I would put that for number 5. For number 4, I would put Cafe Milano on Staten Island. This is the place that I used to frequent. I do like Cafe Milano. It is a very solid slice. I just like some of the other ones a little bit more. In 3rd place, I would put Sunnyside Pizza in Queens. I really liked this slice as well. I loved the sesame seed crust. It was a good slice. Number 2, I would put Luigi's in Brooklyn. I've been there before as well. They were a good time. And then for my number 1 spot, I would put Milano Pizza in the Bronx. I was super excited for that one. I felt like it was really cheesy. When we started and I first went there, I was super hungry, so that might have swayed my vote a little bit. So yeah, I would put the Bronx as the number 1 spot.
And my top 5 pizza rating, starting at number 5, is going to be Upside Pizza in Manhattan. It was a really good slice, but there's really nothing spectacular about it. Really basic. Something that you would expect to get in Manhattan itself. Coming in number 4 was Cafe Milano in Staten Island. Once again, good slice, super cheesy slice, a little greasy, had no flatbo, which was a plus, but there was definitely better on this journey. Coming in number 3 was Milano Pizza in the Bronx. Really delicious pizza, had a really nice undercarriage, good cheese to sauce ratio. But number 2 for me, Sunnyside Pizza, and the only reason it didn't come as number 1 was that sesame seed crust, which I personally don't really like, but in this specific scenario was a really delicious crust. And in number 1 is going to be Luigi's Pizza in Brooklyn. I've had this slice before, and I've only had it one time before, but I really liked it the first time and kind of forgot about it. And when we came back to it, I remember why I loved this place so much. So Luigi's Pizza was number 1 for me, and it is time to go to the after party. And we are back at Pier 17. We made it to the after party. Cheers to that. Thanks for coming with us through all 5 boroughs. Till the next time, we'll see ya.